Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to May I Scraplift You, which is a series we do on Saturdays. Now this is the layout I'm going to scrapjack today. It is by Stacy Cohen and it is a Disney layout with banners and everything is matted in black. And you know I like to do that. So I am going to scrapjack this layout. Sorry, you probably couldn't even see it. Now this series was started by my friend Crystal over at Pineapple Papers, and we have a couple ladies that play when they are able to. So everyone who is able to play this week, I'll have their links down below. So let's see what I can do. All right guys, so I am starting with this Echo Park paper pad, and I have sped this up a good amount. Now I'm going to move my stencil down the page so that I can have my Mickey heads go all the way to the bottom. I am testing out my stencil brushes to make sure I have the red one and not the pink one because I don't want to cross-contaminate the red and the pink colors. So I am using my stencil brush to just go ahead and get this red color off of the stamp pad, and I am putting it through the stencil. Holy moly, if only I could actually stencil ink through my stencil that fast, life would be beautiful. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut down my papers. As you can see, the Mickey heads only go up partially through the page, and that is because I know for a fact I'm covering up this entire upper half. So there's no sense in me wasting my time or my product to put the ink under it where it's not going to be. Now, if I had no idea where the stencil was going to be, that would be a completely different story. So I cut some varying widths of the papers, and I had also pulled out a cut apart sheet. Now I had pulled that cut apart sheet because I had planned on fussy cutting the camera and using it on the layout, but between making the banners, I completely forgot that I had pulled that out. So it went back in the paper pad and back on my shelf with the rest of my Disney products. So it's fine, we'll just use it another day. Now I am going to use my tried and true method of finding the center point on my piece of paper and cutting from edge to edge. Now I could have used that really awesome banner tool that my friend MK sent me for the smaller banners, but a lot of my banners were too big to fit in the tool, so I had to use my pencil dot method. I decided to mat my photos as well. Now this time I'm only going to mat my photos with a very small mat. It's more like an 1/8 of an inch mat instead of my normal 1/4 of an inch mat around the photos. And that's just because I felt like if I would have had too big of mats on the photos, it would have lost something. Like it would have been like, no, something's off with this layout. So I wanted all of the mats to be in similar sizing from the ones on the banners to the photo mats. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out where I want this to go. I'm going to go ahead and place the banners, and they are going to be in varying, I guess, lengths on my page. And I am going to cover up that weird gap between two of the banners right there. I go ahead and trim off the edges of the top of the layout. Now in the scrapjack, I think that her banners on the top are bordered as well, but I liked it this way, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and place my photos down as well. Now again, in the scrapjack, there is only one photo, but here I have two, and that's because I wanted to. I wanted the selfie of us in front of the castle, and then I wanted a closer peek at the castle right here. So I'm going through all of my Disney goodies. As you can see, I brought over a big old basket of Disney goodies to kind of figure out what I wanted to do with my life and this layout. So I found this tag, and I thought that that was perfect, along with this chipboard that says a bunch of characters. And then I decided in the inspiration layout, she has a Mickey head at the bottom where she has done a little bit of journaling. I decided that this layout really doesn't need journaling. It's us in front of the castle, and there we are. So I'm going to use the wood veneer castle down here at the bottom as kind of my jack of the Mickey head. I decided that I needed to trim around the tag as well so that it had black on it too. So I go ahead and get that down there. I figure out where I want the bunch of characters chipboard piece to go, and then I'm going to start decorating. So now I am just going to go through and pick little things that I think, you know, will finish it off. So I add a couple more balloons, I add a couple more puffy stickers, just little bits and bobs that I think are just add a little bit of texture and dimension to this page. Now this is a very whoa, Disney kind of threw up all over this page layout. And some of my Disney pages are like this, guys. Some of my Disney pages are not overtly themed, but sometimes I just want like Disney everywhere, and this is one of those times. I grab a white sticker that says Once Upon a Time, and I'm going to put it over here by the castle. And then I decided, since I had this wood veneer castle, I needed to bring in some wood veneer Mickey heads. I need to cut some more Mickey heads on the laser for sure, for the shop and myself. just need to make that happen. So there we go. Now I am going to put some thread in that naked tag hole because you and I both know I cannot abide a naked tag hole. It kind of stresses me out, actually. And I will say that this has not been an all the time thing through my scrapbooking. I'm sure if we go back to older albums, there will be tags that have naked tag holes. Can you believe it? It's just something new, I guess, that has hit me where I just don't like it. So, you know, that's okay, because your likes and dislikes will ebb and flow in scrapbooking, and you just have to embrace whatever you're working on and whatever you're working with at the time. So I add these little teeny sparkly bits to finish off the layout, and then that is going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click the links down below for anyone who was able to play on this day, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.